Community activist Dolores Huerta and a number of local leaders held a rally today with a message for legislative leaders. They are urging lawmakers in Sacramento to vote in favor of bills they say will ensure safe drinking water for communities here in the valley. 17's Eitan Wallace spoke with Huerta today and joins us now from our newsroom with the details. Eitan?
Specifically, Huerta is urging the legislature to support what's being called the Safe and Affordable Drinking Water Fund. Now, some argue the fund raises taxes in a state that already has been taxed enough, but Huerta believes this is the method that will bring about much needed clean water for Kern County.
This is the only type of water Jesus Alonso will drink.
Only be able to drink bottled water.
The Lamont man says he and his family drink bottled water not because they want to, but because they have to ensure the water they are putting into their bodies is clean.
Where I live, the drinking water is still not clean enough. And we kept receiving those notices, there's something in the water, there's something in the water. To protect my family, my parents had to make a sacrifice and go through the financial struggle of constantly buying bottled water.
But a number of local leaders and activists, including Dolores Huerta, believe new legislation can change that. Today they held a rally in front of Senator Melissa Hurtado's office, urging support for what's being called the Safe and Affordable Drinking Water Fund.
We can actually solve this problem.
The proposed fund would be an annual $140 million pool of money specifically used for maintaining water treatment facilities. Jared Blumenfeld is the secretary of the California Environmental Protection Agency. He was on hand today representing the Newsom administration.
We just want to turn on the faucet and clean water comes out. But behind that is a whole system that gets rid of nitrate pollution, that gets rid of arsenic, that gets rid of things like uranium. So, there's a system and that needs to be paid for. And currently, small communities don't have the ability to pay for that. And so they don't have access to safe and affordable drinking water.
But he says this fund will change that. If passed, the fund will be financed by the taxpayers, estimated at a $1 a month tax on every water bill in California. On Facebook, initial response was negative, with people saying they did not want their taxes raised. But Huerta says this will ensure access to clean drinking water for all.
We asked all of us to pay $1 more on our water bill so we can have sustainable funding to make sure not only the establishment of the clean water processes, but also the operating costs. But we can all make this happen together if we work together.
Senator Melissa Hurtado weighed in. She said, in part, quote, "There are a few things we can all agree on. It is a shame that in a state as wealthy and resourceful as ours, 1 million plus people do not have access to safe, clean drinking water." Now, we have posted the full statement on our website. Meantime, Senate Republican Minority Leader Shannon Grove of Bakersfield says she supports bringing clean water to our community, but is calling for the money not to be taxed. Instead, she said it should be taken from the $21 billion surplus fund. As this legislation does involve a tax increase, it needs at least 2/3 of both houses to pass. If passed, Governor Newsom has indicated he will sign it into law. In the newsroom, Eitan Wallace, 17 News.